So it's not equal, okay? So example 2 is the centrifugal, which is this one. So I think I will padam semua lah. Macam mana nak kasih besar? Clear screen pun tak boleh. Oh, lecehnya. Soalan ni nak salin tak? Tak payah kan? Sebab you dah ada kan? Okay. So the question is, when the motor is supplied by a 230 volt supply and the frequency source is 30 hertz. So you need to calculate the slip frequency, the slip, and also what is the motor speed in RPM. So how to solve this? So you need to begin with the synchronous speed. You need to calculate the synchronous speed. Ada 4. There's 4 parameters. Synchronous speed. Apa lagi? Slip speed. Frequency supply. Apa lagi? Motor speed. 4. Benda tu is actually interrelate benda tu. You need to know these 4 parameters. Okay. So right now, okay, saya kecilkan Allahu Akbar. Torque versus speed. So this one is the rated 60 hertz because in this one, even though it didn't mention, but you need to understand the sentence by sentence lah. Okay, 4 pole 10 horsepower 460 volts, so meaning that this is a V input rated 3-phase induction motor is supplying its rated output to a centrifugal load at 60 hertz. So this 60 hertz is meaning that this is a frequency rated supply. Okay, and the motor speed is 1746. So meaning that this one is the rated motor. When it is supplied by 60 hertz, 460 volts. Okay, so it will give you rated speed 1746. Okay. So and then it is connected to a centrifugal load, meaning that you will have this kind of torque load and it will intersect at this point. Okay, so this intersection will give you the speed of the motor, Nm, which is 1746 RPM. Okay. So right now, what you need to do is to calculate what is your synchronous speed, Ns. One to 0 multiply with the frequency. So this one is rated, rated. So this one is also motor rated. So this one frequency rated. Okay, all are rated. Okay, so what is the synchronous speed? Rated synchronous speed. So 120 multiplied with the frequency rated over the number of pole. You should get berapa? 1800 RPM. So this is the synchronous speed. Okay. Next is, from you have obtained your synchronous speed, you have also obtained the motor rated speed. So from here you can calculate the slip speed. which is 1800 minus 1746. Berapa dapat? 54 RPM. Okay. From that, you can calculate your sleep, which is sleep is actually NS minus NR over NS, right? Which is this one is N sleep over NS, which is 54 over 1800. Which will give you berapa 54 over 1 0.03. 0.03. Okay. From that, you can calculate your your frequency sleep. Okay, frequency sleep, which is S multiplied with Fs. 0.03 multiplied with 60 Hertz. So you will obtain 1.8 Hertz. So F sleep is actually also considered as the frequency at the rotor. Faham ke? Ada pula frekuensi rotor. Okay, you need to remember back the principle of the induction motor. Okay, so when you created a induced voltage at the rotor, right? The induced voltage at the rotor is actually a sinusoidal. So the frequency of the sinusoidal that induced inside the rotor, the frequency is 1.8 Hertz. And this frequency is depend on the sleep. It depend on the sleep values, right? Faham Dalam rotor tu voltage, dia induce voltage AC. So frequency AC tu berapa? Okay, which is we call frequency rotor, or also we call them as a sleep frequency, which is S multiplied with the frequency supply at the stator. Okay, so meaning that inside one induction motor, you have different frequency. At the stator, you have frequency supply. Okay, and at the rotor, you have frequency rotor, which is depend on the sleep values. That's why lah, sebab apa? That's why you bila belajar dalam contoh je lah backseat machine kan, kenapa dia orang kata apa, refer to the stator kan? Sebab when you have two different frequencies one circuit but different frequencies, is quite difficult to analyze. So what they do is actually they transfer the rotor at the stator. So saya tak nak ajar, saya tak nak ni lah elaborate, I cannot elaborate that. Okay, so we have obtained the first answer for the answer for the first question. Any question? Okay, belum lagi. Oh, belum. Sorry. Belum. Sorry. This one belum lagi Betul. This one is not the answer Sorry. This one, what we have is actually F sleep rated. Okay. Rated This semua rated because this sleep is actually frequency sleep rated. Okay, 1.8 Hertz. Faham? Okay, yang ni kerana kita punya voltage supply 400, frequency supply is 60 Hertz, the speed is 1746. So from that, we obtain the sleep rated, which is 1.8 Hertz. The question is, the motor, what is the, find this when the motor is supplied by 230 volt frequency 30 Hertz. So what you need to do is, the first one, sleep frequency, use this formula. Okay, so F sleep over F sleep rated, which is you have, okay, F sleep that you want to find. F sleep rated is 1.8 Hertz, so 1 over 4. So meaning that your frequency 1 over 4 multiplied with 1.8 Hertz. So you should get berapa 0.45. Okay, dah dapat lah. So we obtain the first answer, 0.45. Okay, so this one you punya A lah. Okay. Faham Faham. So this one is actually the relationship between F sleep and F sleep rated. So F sleep rated we have calculated, which is 1.8 Hertz. So when it is when the supply is 230 volt, the frequency is 30 Hertz. So the frequency sleep is 0.45 Hertz. Okay, next is the sleep. Boleh cari tak? What is your sleep? Frequency sleep is given 0.45. And then sekarang ni I want you to obtain what is the sleep values. Okay, what is the sleep values? This one sleep values is 0.45 Yang ni adalah sleep rated lah, sleep rated. Kan? Yang ni when your supply is 460, frequency 60 Hertz. But right now the question is, what is the sleep when the frequency is 30 Hertz and the supply is 230? So memang berbeza. You should get different sleep. So how to obtain the sleep? S. Jawapan dia is 0.015. F sleep, sinilah. Sama dengan S, Fs. F sleep, you have obtained, right? 0.45. 0.45. So S multiplied with Fs is right now 30 Hertz. So 30 Hertz. So your S is 0.45 over 30. The next one is the rotor speed in RPM. Kalau tak faham boleh angkat tangan You can raise your hand if you don't understand, because your final exam will be almost like this lah. Dia tak pusing mana-mana pun, dia kurang macam ni. Okay, the third one is the rotor speed in RPM. So berapa rotor speed? So sekarang right now what you have obtained is the sleep, right? So your punya sleep is 0. Apa tadi? 0.15 This one, and then frequency supply is 30 kan? 30 Hertz. Okay, so what is your NS? Your NS 120 multiply with 30 over 4. Berapa? 900 RPM. And then you know that S is equals to NS minus NM over NS. So 0.015 equals to 900 minus Nm over 900. So you should get the values, okay, around 886.5 RPM. Mungkin yang agak baru ni lah, parameter yang agak baru adalah sleep frequency itulah. Kat dalam contoh ni yang agak baru mungkin sleep frequency, tapi sebenarnya sleep frequency ni has been taught during your fundamental power sebenarnya. During your fundamental power you have been taught about this sleep frequency. You should know that. Okay? Okay, can we go for the example 3? Macam mana saya nak clearkan ni? Hai, dia pening kepala ni. Tak nak elak. Ni pula tak nak pergi. Tak apalah. Create new. Ni dah Oh, lain. Okay. I think yang this one, A ni, is similar with example 2. Okay? Lain pula Ni 0.06. Oh, lain Entahlah. Tapi macam sama je. Sekejap. Yang tu 80%. Okay, yang ni 80%. So, this one sama I think. Sama je, this one. So, this one tak payah buat lah. So, you can try when the motor is supplied by 230 volt, 30 hertz. But the constant load. Okay, sorry. This one is the constant load. Different So kita buat juga. Right. Kita buat yang A ni. So because this one is the constant load. Tadi quadratic. This one constant. So calculate the slip speed. Boleh lah. Try dulu buat. Senang je ni. Kalau you cannot if you cannot macam quite blur, so what you need to do is actually you just draw torque speed characteristic of the motor. Draw kan. So you need to know this motor, when the motor rotate, it should be connected to a torque load. For this for this example, so it is connected to a constant torque load. So meaning that when you connect, so you will have a motor speed. You should know the synchronous speed and you should know the slip speed. And then also the frequency. Itu. Kalau you blur lah. You tak faham apa benda, you cannot understand the question, then I think you need to just plot the speed punya characteristic of the motor, then find all this information. Then from here, I think after you get, then you can actually understand the question. Kan? So maknanya this one, frequency is given 60. Yang ni is actually 60 Hertz. And then the motor is also 1746. Okay. So this one is not known, but you can obtain. Okay. Jawapan dia semua ada kat sini. You can try first. Bila lagi nak try? Final exam lagi 2 minggu. Dapatkan, obtain the slip speed, okay, slip frequency yang ni F slip is S F source okay. Kena ingat tu.
Doctor? Guys, can anyone hear me?
Okay, dapat. Kalau tak dapat, you can ask me. This one quite simple lah, straightforward And then for the question number B, I think you can solve it at your college. Okay, but try first to do this, the question number A in the class. Make sure that you obtain this the answer. Diploma. Diploma. Diploma UTM. Semua. Semua UTM. Tapi dua jam kan? Dua jam berapa orang? Kau itu. Yang tadi dalam grup. Tak tahu. Semua satu kelas ni, diploma UTM. Semua satu kelas. Ha? Satu kelas. Dapat. Dapat semua. Okay lah, let's try yang... Okay, semua dah dapat? Okay. Belum? Because I want to also solve this, the B, question number B, 80%. So how can you solve that? Yang ni apa Yang ni. Okay. Boleh Okay. So question number B. So right now the load is reduced to 80% from its rated values. So this one is 100%. So how to obtain when your load is 80%? So meaning that it is reduced to 80%. Okay, so this is your 80% top load. So as you can see, the motor speed will increase. Because load you kurangkan, so dia lagi laju. Logik kan? So your motor speed will be at these values, this new speed kat sini. Kat situ. But we don't know what is the speed. Kita tak tahu. Right now, what you know is actually, this one you tahu kan? NS is still remain the same. 1,800 remain the same. But the different, the parameter change is the slip speed and also your motor speed. Right? So how to calculate the slip speed? Because from slip speed you know the motor speed. Betul? Macam mana nak calculate motor speed? Using the ratio yang kita dah belajar. Okay? So when your torque load is 100%, 100%, berapa dia punya end slip? Tadi you kira. 54 kan? Kalau torque load you 80%, berapa? So 80 bagi 100 kalikan dengan 54. Kan? Kalau torque load you 100%, so the slip speed is 54. But when you reduce, so the slip speed berapa dapat? 40.2. 43 Okay, dapatlah. This one. Your slip speed. Okay. So from slip speed, after you obtain your slip speed, then you can obtain your motor speed, which is NS minus N slip. Which is NS is remain the same. Sorry. NS ni bukan 900. 900 because 30 Hz kan frekuensi. Berapa? Ya, 856 856.8 RPM. Okay. Apa lagi soalan dia? Allahu Akbar. Oh, slip Oh, slip frekuensi. Slip frekuensi you dah dapat slip tadi. Sorry. Slip frekuensi. Slip frekuensi ni is actually you get from the slip lah sebenarnya. You dapat slip dahulu, you should obtain the slip first. So NS minus NM over NS So 900 minus 56.8 over 900 lah. So you should get your slip, which is 0.048. Okay. So ini you dapatlah slip. And then frequency slip ni is actually S multiply with frequency supply. 0.048 multiply with 30 Hz. Okay, dapatlah 1.44. Okay. Tak apalah kalau you tak dapat dalam turutan tu, you macam kita dapat slip dulu, belasah je lah. Kan? Asalkan dapat jawapan. Tapi masalah jawapan you tak tahu betul tak betul masa final exam. Okay, itu saja trik dia for macam contohnya 80% dia punya ratio tu lah tadi. Itu saja. You need to know this one. NS is remain the same 900 untuk 30 Hz Sorry. This one 30 lah sepatutnya 30 Hz. 30 Hz bukan 60. lain. Okay. Oh, semua. Understand Boleh faham Oh, okay. To answer your question, why 900? Because macam mana saya nak padam Why 900? Okay. This one, you should get this one. This one is for 60 Hertz. NS is 1800. How to get 1800? By using 120 multiply with frequency supply, right? Bagi number of pole, which is 4. So you should get that. And then your question is how to get this one 900, right? How? This one is actually for frequency 30 Hertz. 30 Hertz frequency. Okay? So 120 multiply with 30 over 4. So that's why you have 900. Because this question number B here, the supply is, frequency supply is 30 Hertz. Okay? Which is, okay, and then memang challenging betul. Yang ni tak sempat nak ni nak cover lah. Example number 4. Tak share lagi. Okay, example number 4 is quite complicated. Lepas ni ada kelas ke tak ada Ada kelas? Okay, tak ada. Bagus. Ada kelas ke? Sampai ada kelas? Tak ada Okay. So example 4, I think we can extend a little bit this class. Okay, 4 pole. So this one, if you are being given like this, so this is all rated values, rated. So all rated. Okay. So a 4 pole, 415 volt RMS. So usually this one, if you've been AC motor, so usually this one is a V line, V line. So bukan V phase. It's always V line. Okay, V line to line. And then this one is a 3-phase. So this one frequency rated. Okay, frequency rated. All are actually rated Has a rated torque. Okay, dia kata pun ada T rated. Okay, the speed, the rated torque is 20. And then the speed, the rated speed is 1450 RPM. The motor is supplied by a 3-phase inverters using blah 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 constant voltage hertz. Yang ni VVVF lah Using a VVVF and then constant voltage per frequency method, which is yang ni tak ada apa-apa. There is a tak perlu risau lah orang kata apa, tak perlu apa benda ni kan constant. This one is actually just ayat penguat yang mengatakan yang kita gunakan yang inverter tu. Ayat pengeras. Okay. It is used to drive a load with the torque speed characteristic. Given by, dia bagi tahu, torque load is equals to K speed square. So meaning that this is a centrifugal load, quadratic. Kan yang quadratic tu The load torque demand is such that it equals to the rated torque of the motor at the rated motor speed. Oh, pening paling. The load torque demand is such that it equals the rated torque of the motor at the rated motor speed. Find the constant K in the torque speed characteristic of the load. Pening paling. Oh, dia suruh cari. Find the constant. Sekarang je lah. Dia bagi torque ni, Newton meter. The speed is also given. Kan? So, you masukkan je dalam persamaan ni. Tapi, you need to convert this RPM into radian per second. So, 1450, because dia punya selalunya memang dia dalam radian per second. Multiply nak convert into RPM into radian per second apa? 2 pi over 60. One 151.8 radian per second. So your K torque load begini, this one. Okay. So kat sini information ni kenapa dia bagi tahu bahawa kalau speed is 150 1450, dia punya torque is 20 that's why. So berapa ni? Bagi 151.8. 0.13. Oh, square. Okay, square. Kecil lah nilai dia. Berapa? Alamak. $867. Unit dia pun saya tak tahu Unit dia apa dah? Unit dia mungkin Newton per radian per square, I think. Tak tahu lah. Betul ke jawapan dia? Oh, ada jawapan. Oh, okey lah, betul lah. Betul. 0.000867. Okey, betul. Okay, second question. What are the synchronous speed and the motor speed at point A and point B of the torque load characteristic? See figure. Okay, this one. Ni. A and B. Oh, pula dah. Dia suruh cari apa? Jawapan soalan dia? Synchronous and motor speed. What is the synchronous speed dan juga motor speed? Maksudnya apa? Maksudnya, okay, right now K tadi berapa? 0.30 K Okay. So right now, dia suruh carilah. Maknanya you punya ni, kan? Dia akan intersect kat sini. Satu. Kan? Yang ni frekuensi apa tak tahulah. Kena cari. Okay. Frekuensi supply. This one also tahu juga. So maknanya ni frekuensi supply yang kedua. Yang ni frekuensi supply yang pertama. So kita tak tahu. So the question is find this one and S1 and S2. Okay. And then find NMB, NN1 and also the motor speed for load number 2. Ni yang disuruh cari lah. Itu the question punya target lah. Macam mana How to get? Soalan dia ni. Top speed? Ha? Ya, sepatutnya include. This one dia sekali dengan soalan. Dia suruh cari point A dengan point B. Given that at point A the torque is 10 Newton meter and B is 15 Newton meter. Use yang ni kan? Torque is equals to K. Kan? Okay. So right now, yang ini T, saya kata T1 This one is T2. Carilah T1. So when T is equals to 15, so what is the speed? So your speed is 15 over 0.000867 square root. Berapa dapat? Berapa? 1. But this one is radian per second. So convert into RPM. 131.53 multiply with 60 over 2 pi. 1256. Okay. Tapi synchronous speed pula tak tahu. Dia tengok aja dia punya jawapan dia. Sekejap Saya think this one. Okay. Saya tengok je lah. Yang ini untuk yang first tu Okay. So when cat B. Okay. So this one what we have obtained 131.5 Dia punya speed Okay. Speed of the motor. And then right now what is the slip frequency? Okay. Because from that slip frequency or slip speed, you can obtain your synchronous speed. So to obtain the synchronous speed, this one you need to know. Yang ini sepatutnya memang dah ada dalam you punya syllabus basic machine. Tak ada. Okay. Yang ini mesti ada. You punya slip speed versus torque is equals to slip speed. Yang ni rated rated. Ini rated over T. So maknanya ratio between slip speed rated over T rated is equals to any slip speed over your torque, new torque. Tapi tak apa, yang ni tak keluar final exam. Tak payah buat Because your punya final exam dia constant top load. Kita bagi yang senang je lah. Okay. So, but this one memang perlu tahulah. You should actually have been taught this one. Okay. So, based on this ratio, then you can obtain your new slip lah. New slip speed. Okay. And then from that, you just tambahkan je. You can obtain your synchronous speed. Okay. Same case goes to the when it is connected to point A. So what you need to do is actually you will obtain the motor speed. Okay. From this equation, torque is equals to K omega square. You can obtain this motor from this equation by substitute the T with 10 Newton meter and K is 0.000867. So you dapat this one. Okay. So this one is your motor speed. 17.4. And then what is your synchronous speed kat sini? This one you need to know the slip speed or slip frequency lah. Apa-apa. Okay. Sama, you need to know this, you need to use this relationship. Slip speed versus torque speed, and slip lah. And slip rated over T rated should equals to N slip new over torque new. Okay. To get the different tu, just tambahkan saja. Okay. So yang ni semuanya ada dalam animation. Semua ada ni. So I think you can. Semua ada ni. Tak ada masalah this one. Okay. So from this I think you can understand lah. Tak ada masalah. Kalau ada masalah you can contact me. Okay. So I just share with you the the tips on your final exam. So question number 1 is related to your first chapter. This one, the first one is we have question 1, we have A, B, C and so on. Macam tu lah. Question 1 is more on the theory. The application of power electronics. So meaning that there is no things about snubbers, what is snubbers, what is switching losses, what is conduction losses. No at all. Tak ada. Okay. There is none about snubbers, switching losses, none. This is all about application of power electronics. So general knowledge on power electronics. For example, the application of power electronics inside consumer application, consumer electronics. Elaborate, briefly describe where the power electronics usage inside that system. Okay, for example, electric vehicles, renewable energies. So you need to describe the overall pictures. And then state the function of that power electronics circuit there. Okay. So that one is 8 marks there. And then you have a single phase full wave rectifiers, CCM and DCM. So meaning that you should know automatically when I said about CCM and DCM, you should know what type of load. Kat sini saya tak bagi tahu lah. But you should know DCM and CCM. Oh, dia ada sama ada CCM and CCM. So meaning that what? What type of load? Huh? I don't know lah. RL ke, R ke, RC ke? Ada RC. So this one, sketch, you need to sketch the, I don't know, maybe sketch the waveform or sketch the circuits and calculation. Okay, I think at this question, there is you need to know the condition for the circuit to be in CCM or DCM. There's a condition kan? Alpha, dia punya firing angle must be lower than inverse tangent omega L over R. Tu ada condition dia. So you need to memorize that. And then also, this one is very important. I need to know how to use calculator to do the integration operation. Calculator ni kan, you can use the for integration. Integration to calculate the average current, average voltage, and so on. Okay, so you can practice lah. Question number 2 is more related to design question, which is the questions is somehow something like the assignment 2 lah. So we have input voltage variations. So meaning that you have variation of duty cycles, and then you need to justify which duty cycle should be used, what capacitor value should be used, and inductor values, because you have a range of input voltage kan. For your example, assignment 2, the input voltage is maybe is actually from 10 to 20 volt, but the output is fixed, 80 volt. So meaning that when you have an input range, meaning that the duty cycle you have some duty cycle range, right? And then the inductor also will have some range, because duty cycle, sebab the calculation of the inductor is depends on the duty cycle. So which inductor should be used? You need to select one value of inductor only, and also the capacitor. Okay, you tak boleh lah ada dua capacitor value kan, because you have only one circuit. So you need to determine which capacitor or which inductor value should be used based on your judgment, because you need to maintain this DC-DC converter in CCM. Dia punya keyword dia CCM. Keyword dia CCM. You need to ensure that the value of the inductor that you choose must be CCM for that range of input. And also the device rating. For example, if you choose to use MOSFET for the DC-DC converter circuit, then what is the rating? What is the voltage rating? What is the current rating? Okay, so question number 2 is one question only, which is, I don't know, either boost or buck boost. But I think maybe boost lah. I think boost lah. Boost, tak ingat lah. Rasa boost. Huh? Sorry? You can... Tak dapat tangkap lah. The value of the frequency. Oh, the value of the frequency is given, I think. Is given. Yes, the frequency is given. Okay, the third question is on the inverter. So this one we have all are single phase inverters, full bridge inverters, the PWM, and also the quasi square wave. So both question, the question is related to the calculation of the THD, harmonics calculation, and then the plotting of the frequency spectrum. Okay, and for the PWM, the student need to know how to use the Fourier coefficient tables, which I have already discussed with you. Kan, ada table tu ada cluster, the values. Okay, you need to know how to read that. Okay. And then question number 4. This one, I think question number 4, the total is 25 marks. Question number 4. Semua soalan semua 25. Okay, 25 marks for all question Mana question 101, each question is 25 marks. But what I want to highlight for question number 4, from 25 marks, 50% is theory. 50% from 25 marks is theory, meaning that the theory question will take around maybe 15 or 14 marks, which is easy to score lah sebenarnya. 15 or 14 lah marks from 25. So this theory is more on the how to control the speed. Ni lebih kurang macam what is type of circuits? What is type of circuit used in AC motor drive? Kan saya ada cerita pasal rectifiers, ada inverters, and then rectifier, and then rectifier, control rectifier, inverters, kemudian uncontrolled rectifier. Kita tengoklah slide. Yang pasal apa? Why we need to maintain the flux at rated tu tak adalah. Ni more on the circuit diagram. So you need to sketch the circuits and then maybe briefly explain what is inside that circuits lah, apa dia punya operation. Okay, so the theory on the AC motor drive system to control speed and torque is more on the circuit. So you refer to the slides. Okay. I think slide AC drive part 1. I think part 1 ke part 2, tak ingat lah. Tapi yang ada circuits lah. And then the next question number 4 is 3-phase. Ya, yang ini induction calculation slip speed. Yang ini similar like macam examples kita lah. Examples. Example 1, example 2. Lebih kurang je. You tak perlu risau lah kalau dicerita kat situ this motor is controlled by VVF. Okay, variable voltage, variable frequency with constant V over F. Itu tak payah tengok. You tak payah baca pun tak apa. Itu memang kita confirm. Memang kita punya motor drive is controlled by this method. Tak lain tak bukan memang that method. Cuma kita punya soalan tu kita nak bagi pemahaman pada student bahawa memang kita pakai control method ni. Itu saja. Sebab dia ada banyak control sebenarnya kan. Kita ada VV apa? Variable voltage, frequency kan. Okay. And then the calculation contohnya macam slip speed, synchronous speed, frequency supply, semua tu is actually similar with the example 1, example 2 like that lah. Tak ada, there is no orang kata apa different lah. Okay. So usually question number 4 and question number 3 is you can refer to the previous final year exam. This one saya tak payah bagi pun tak apa kot. If you scroll, you Google je SEE 4433 or SKE 4433 in Google, banyak dah student upload. Siap dengan jawapan lagi. So saya tak perlu upload lah. Okay, so question number 3 and question number 4 ni pusing-pusing pun itu je soalan dia. Okay. I think that's all. Some of the equations will be given, but I think you takkan tengok pun dia punya equation tu. We will give you a list of equations, but I think you tak sempat pun nak tengok. Ataupun memang tak tengok pun. Kalau you nak tengok pun, if you want to look pun actually the equation for the THD. Itu. Equation for how to calculate the THD, THD current, THD voltage. That one will be given in the list of equation. Okay. And then the equation about the boost, buck boost, and then apa lagi, buck converters also will be given, but not in proper arrangement lah. So, you kena pandai-pandai cari. Kadang Elmin buck boost tak sama dengan Elmin boost kan. So kita tak listkan proper lah, kita berterabur semua. Itu sebab you rasa memang tak tengok pun. Okay. And for question number 2, as usual, which is a DC-DC converter. This one, you are being given a circuit, not a waveform. You are macam test 2 kita bagi waveform. Tapi this one, it directly give you a circuit. But it didn't mention about either this circuit is boost or buck boost. So you need to know the arrangement of that circuit. Okay. Sebenarnya senang je nak tengok boost atau buck boost. Kalau soalnya polarity tu bertukar, tu buck boost lah. Okay, so and then I think for question number 2 also, you don't need to memorize lah the question. You tahu dia punya operation cukup dah. Okay. For example macam test 2 you are being given waveform, you tak perlu pun hafal equations. Daripada waveform tu you dapat data IL, semua dapat. Okay. And then for your test 2, I haven't started yet. Okay, but insyaAllah before your final exam, you will have your total carry marks. Okay, total carry mark which is 50%. But please submit your assignment. Please submit your assignment before apa 31st 30 of June 30 of June. Please submit. Only group lah, one group. Maknanya meaning that only submission. One submission. Okay, jangan tiap-tiap orang submit. Okay, maybe the group leader will submit. Okay, through the e-learning. So the submission has been open until 30 of June. 30 of June. 1 Julai, ayam naik. Okay. Beli ayam banyak sikit. Okay, I think that's all. Any question? So if there is no question, then I wish you good luck for your final exam and please submit your assignments. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all from me.